Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today there's a trade I took on ADNZD sometime back, I think in June, July, August there. It's a good trade I took on ADNZD. And again, these trades happen once in a while. They don't happen so often. But I caught the move on AUDNZD. So I'll be showing you, I think it was around 1:15. So I'll be showing you how I caught that move, and I'm going to be taking you through a step-by-step guide. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. Guys. So if you don't know how to analyze the forex market, come around. If you don't know how to take your forex entries, come around. Let's go through this step-by-step structured breakdown such that you don't feel like something is being left out. So this is ADNZD and this is the 3-hour time frame. So we're just going to be following our rules. And remember guys, I told you you must have a rules based strategy. In trading, we always talk about consistency and never changing your rules. So if you do not have rules, you'll not know whether you're not changing them in the first place. If you want consistency, you must be having something, a clear pattern, structure you're following. If you do not have that pattern, it is going to be hard. And the only way or the easiest way to have a pattern that you're following is when you're having a set of rules that you follow step by step. That's why I always tell you, you must have a rules-based strategy. So you must at least get some rules that govern your trading. They might not be mine, but you can get yours that govern your trading, and you're going to be consistent in application of them in the market. So now let's go for it. So this is ADNZ. This is a 3-hour time frame. So the first rule says go to your high time frame. What is my high time frame? My high time frame is always the daily time frame. So I'm just going to go to the daily time frame. So just going to follow the rules step by step. So I'm just going to go to the daily time frame. After I've gone to the highest time frame, rule number 2 says mark your structures. But before we even go to mark my structures, you want to look at several things on the high time frame. You want to look at the direction of the market on the high time frame. You want to look at the candlesticks that you see, especially the current ones on the high time frame. And guys, if you want to learn about candlesticks, you can get my book. It's only $10. Buy my book. It's only $10. That is the WhatsApp number. Just WhatsApp me and request for the book. Only $10. It has all the candlesticks that you need. There are only 6, and those are the only ones you need in trading, whichever strategy you're using. Those are the only candlesticks that you need. It has the strategy for growing small accounts. It has proper teaching about risk management, so you'd be off with it than without it. So after you're going to mark your structures on the high time frame. Now I told you I always want to mark 2 zones, but before you go that, you can see that this is a bullish market. You can see price made a low, a high, a lower low, a lower high, then it came to make a lower this is a lower high, and then make a higher low, then broke this structure here to make a change of character. So we are likely to be going to the upside. So what do? I'm going to mark my supposed support zone or resistance zone here, like that. Then I'm also going to mark my demand zone. I can see a rally base rally here, so I'm just going to mark the demand zone here, like that. Excuse me. So now I have 2 zones here. I have a demand zone, which currently price is likely reacting from, and then I have a support zone as a resistance zone up there. Now I always tell you I want to only have 2 zones on my chart: demand zone and the support zone. Not demand zone and support zone, the upper zone and the lower zone, and we trade in between. That's what I always tell you. So this time we have a demand zone and a resistance zone. Now how do we approach? And this is why I want you to be clear and critical, guys. We are now analyzing the market. I'm taking you through a step-by-step analysis system of the market. So what do you want to do now? Have that we've marked our 2 zones. So we want to get our confirmations. We want to, at least price to tap into this zone. Well, this one can also do, but it is so tiny. So I would want price to enter into that zone well, sit there, or at least get a rejection before now I can continue to another time frame, that is the medium time frame, or to rule number 3. Before it does that, it is always risky for us to drop down unless you can see clear that price is trying to go to the upside. That is now when you can try to go to the medium time frame, but always first wait and see what happens next. So I'm just going to play price forward and we see what happens. So when I play price, we'd see that we keep on ranging in that zone, but we do not tap the zone well, but we have gotten another tap into the zone. Now I'm just going to see what happens. Then after getting the tap into the zone, we get a clear sharp move to the upside, which ends as a rejection. So I'm going to be using this as my confirmation to drop the medium time frame. Why am I going to be using that? Because it's clear that we are not going to come down here since we have been respecting this zone for a long period of time. These are daily candles and they are respecting this same area for how many days? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. For a full week we have been respecting this same area. That means the support is around up here and it is not this whole thing down here. So I'm just going to use this as my confirmation to drop down to the medium time frame. When I go to the medium time frame, what do I see? I can see that we already have a change of character on the medium time frame. What do I see? Change of character. I'm just going to mark it. So we have a church on the medium time frame. Now that is a good change of character because you can see the move is so strong and committed. Good. So now excuse me, we don't want to trade randomly. You don't want to trade randomly. We do want to trade with clear structures and clear price movement. So what we want to see is very simple. We are going to look at this price. If we see a break of structure, clear break of structure, then we shall be looking for our demand zones to enter. Why do I say clear break of structure? Because you can see clearly that we do not react from the zone we thought we would be reacting from. Instead, we reacted from above. And I don't know why we reacted from above, but for some reason that is where price action was respecting. So what happens with me is very simple. I want price to give me a break of structure. It should be clear break of structure. Then I'm going to look for a demand zone that led to that break of structure, and then I'll be using that to buy. Simple, clear, and straightforward. Same rules, just need to follow them and be patient. So I'm just going to play price forward. And guys, I told you last time, the equivalent of me playing price forward is for you waiting for these candles to close. If it means going to do other things as you wait for the candles to close, please go and do the things. Do not force the market to give you what is not there. Good. So I play price forward and then we can see a clear break of structure. Now I'm just going to mark it such that we can see it. So we have a clear break of structure here. Break of market structure. Now on the same time frame we had a change of character and now we have a break of structure. This is no coincidence that price is keeping on going forward. Now we've hit our resistance with the break of structure, so I do expect price to give a retracement a little bit, which is a very good sign that we might come to buy from our demand zone. So I'm just going to mark that zone as my demand zone. Now someone is going to ask me, why did you not mark this zone up here? Because there is also an engulfing candle and a clear move away, and you mark this one. The reason is very simple. This is the zone that we have resistance that turns into support at that level. Let me mark that one. You can see clearly that this was used as resistance, price turned it at support and then went to the upside. So if we are to react, this is the zone that we are likely to react from than the upper zone. The upper zone is also valid, but I know price might go through it because we have resistance, we have support at the bottom. So now I'm just marking my Excuse me, guys. So now I'm just marking my demand zone there, but it's so strong because it also has support on it. So I'm just going to mark it and wait for price to come to that zone, and then I'm going to be executing my trades from that zone. Now, and this is what I always tell you, now time to like the video, guys, because I am giving you premium content. So guys, you have to like the video. Like the video, 5 seconds, like the video, and also subscribe to the channel. That is the only way you guys support me. So subscribe to the channel and also like the video immediately, then we proceed. 5 seconds, guys. Okay, so now that you've liked the video, so let us proceed with our analysis. Now everything is set. First level target 1:2 here, and then we shall continue. Like I told you, this was a very good 1:15 plus. I think it went through because I just kept on holding and moving my stop loss. So now we want to see price come back to the zone, give us a reaction, and then we continue to the upside. All we have to do is sit and wait. I know this is the 4-hour time frame, so waiting is going to take a little bit longer, but that doesn't matter. What matters is, are your setups valid? Have you followed your rules? Now if your rules are telling you to be patient, then be patient for price to come back to your zone. Okay, so let me play price forward, and then we get some drop. Price comes into the zone, almost hits the end of the zone, but does not take us out because stop losses are slightly below 15 pips. And then price started moving to the upside, like you see. Like you see there. So this was it. Price started moving the upside. Now, the key to this trade was, if we reach here, up here, we remove all of our profits. However, this was a strong up trade. So up here we removed some of the profits, moved stop losses to break even, and let the rest run. And then we track it on the daily time frame, or the high time frame. And this is what happened, guys. Price kept on shooting to the upside, so we kept on going. Now that is a 1:10 already, but we kept on going. Let me remove these things here. I will put them here. We kept on proceeding to the upside. Let me show you where the target was. The target is always on the left, guys. Don't be like, hey, this guy. So when we reached our 1:20, I said, no, we cannot go beyond that. I'm going to stop there. But guess what? The market continued, blew through 1:20. It just continued to go to the upside. So just wait and see what happened. Price, you see, market continued to go to the upside. So if I had held on even for longer, we were going to go in a 1:20. This is a 1:30. This is a 1:30. So the key was very simple. Just keep on holding the market and pushing. Let the market keep on pushing to the upside. But you can see we got a sniper entry, and then price kept on going. Right now I'm not in this trade because I removed at around 1:15, 1:16, but the market kept on going. So all I had to do was to keep on holding the market forever, and that is what the strategy does. You analyze on the high time frame, execute on the lower time frame for small stop losses, and then keep on holding the market until when it gives you your final take profit you feel comfortable with. But as of now, AUD is still going to the upside. I think it has moved the 1:40. Okay, guys, so I think that is all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to like the video, guys. Like the video. Mentorship is still on. $100 for mentorship, then $10 for the book. WhatsApp me on that number and get that. So that is all for today. Make sure you rehearse the video. Make sure you watch it again, step by step, slowly. Practice whatever is there. Go on the live chat, implement it with a demo account, see if it works for you, you execute. If it doesn't work for you, repeat again until when you see value out of it. Someone told me they use the same strategy on BTC and go to 1:4. Very good move. I like hearing such testimonies. So keep on using the strategy and do not relent. Practice, practice, practice. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you don't practice, it's going to be hard for you. So that is end for today. We shall meet in another one. Keep practicing. Bye.